Supreme conditions here in Cork. What's your initial thoughts on the place?
Yeah, fantastic. Obviously the most important thing is getting the players away. I think it's a time of the year for them where they need to be really selfish and making sure that they're getting plenty of rest. So it's the reason we take them away is to get away from the family issues and just so they can concentrate and get themselves ready. I think at the end of this week it's a big step to where we want to be in terms of the fitness, so there's a lot of work getting put into them. And in terms of the conditions, you know, obviously we want to be in a nice environment, but the most important part is obviously the pitches, which you can see behind us in great condition. So we get to do some good work, but also in an environment where it caters for football teams, everything you need from the hydrotherapy, the ice baths, the gym, and just really the practicalities of it all, where we can be quite fluid with doing 2 and 3 sessions a day. So it's a brilliant place to come. It's the first time I've been to Cork, but you know, obviously the weather is very hot everywhere at the minute, and that is a factor in terms of how we train, but it's certainly a brilliant environment for the players to come and work, and they're deserving that time. They've had a good break this year, which has not been the norm for us. You know, I think since my first pre-season with the team, it's a different type of pre-season than we've had in recent years, and they've had good rest, which means we can then put the extra load into them because their bodies are more ready for it.
A great chance for the new players, Chris, Stephen and Lewis, to integrate and get to know their new teammates.
Well, that's another factor as well. You know, I think when we come away certainly from this week, you know, it's breeding that familiarity, enhancing that spirit and togetherness. You know, they're going through a lot of work today and over the next few days where, you know, they're having to help each other through certain runs and certain demands from us. So that all kind of lends itself to trying to foster that spirit. But then they're rooming with each other, getting to know each other, and not really getting a break from each other. So it is good for these boys, and I think for obviously Stephen and Chris are more experienced and they're well used to changing clubs and whatever. But you know, for young Lewis as well, I think it's important. He'll know a lot of our players, but I think this week is always a beneficial week for loads of reasons. As is the pre-season, hopefully we can. This is the most important thing coming out of pre-season. In terms of the games, it's not about the results, but it's breeding that familiarity, breeding confidence, but also getting those fitness levels up, and you know, trying to make sure we're building as we go along, so that when the first game proper comes round on the 26th of July, that we're game ready really.